Sorry guys, my phone got turned off and it ended my video at only 10 minutes. But this is basically part 2 of part 12. What if Naruto was Uzuna Uchiha's grandson? Now we left off as Naruto lights Obito's body on fire using fire Jutsu. He says, "Wait!" as he manages to scoop one of Obito's eternal Mangekyos out. As then he thinks, as then he looks at Fu. As Fu smiles at him, saying, "Naruto, why are you looking at me like that?" As Naruto says, and then he looks back at the Mangekyo. As then Naruto says, "Fu, come here." As then Fu walks over to Naruto, saying, "Yes, yes, babe." As Naruto says, "I got a gift for you for your birthday, because I know it was yesterday." As Fu said, "Oh, you remember my birthday? What is it?" As Naruto says, "I need you to take out your right eye." As then she says, "But why?" And Naruto said, "Just do it, please." As then she takes out her right eye, and she's like, "Okay, I did it. No, no, what?" As Naruto puts Obito's eye into Fu, as then he puts his hand, because he knows that the Seven Tails won't be able to make it to where she can turn it on and off. As then Naruto puts some of Karuma's chakra into her eye as it turns off. As then Naruto says, "Here, try to activate your try to put chakra into your right eye." As she puts a little bit of chakra into her right eye, Obito's EMS activates. As Naruto says, "Yes, it worked." As Naruto's tired of seeing the people that he loved dying, so he made sure that Fu was strong enough to protect herself when he's not around. As now Fu has her, it's not nothing special. It's just the EMS of Obito. I mean, it's just she can just Kamui, and I guess I'll give her a freaking light blue Susanoo. I guess whatever. As Naruto at this point wishes that he would have been able to get the other one, but it's okay. He at least got one. That's enough for Fu to be able to protect herself. As Naruto says, "I need to go find Tsunade." As Fu says, "All right, I'll come with you." As then Naruto says, "No, you stay here." As then he kamuis away. As Fu says, As then she kamuis away, following Naruto. She sees him right in front of her, and while they're in the space time dimension, as they end up right at the top of the Hokage's office. As Fu says, "Hi," as Naruto says, "Wait, what?" As he looks back, saying, "How did you get here?" As Fu says, "I used the Sharingan you gave me. So now, and one of its abilities, I guess I got sucked into a time dimension. I guess I can do that, huh?" As Naruto says, she must have. Oh yeah, that's right. Obito does have Kamui, doesn't he? As Naruto says, "Yeah, I guess, huh?" As then Naruto says, "Well, I don't know. That was kind of a test to see how fast you were anyways. You think I was just going to leave you there and make you sit and wait for me?" As she laughs, saying, "I know it was a test, silly. Did I pass?" As Naruto says, "You definitely passed." As then they say, "All right, now we need to find the Hokage." As they go around, they see ninjas starting to get up. As then they finally run into the Hokage and say, "Tsunade, are you okay?" As Tsunade looks at Naruto, saying, "Naruto, what are you doing here?" As Naruto said, "I took out the guy that took out the village. He's dead now." As Tsunade says, looks at the girl with the green hair and says, "Who is this girl, Naruto?" As Naruto says, "This is my girlfriend, Fu. She's a tail beast just like me. And, never mind. That's going to stay between me and her for now." As Tsunade says, "Oh, I see. Well, thank you." As Naruto says, "Yeah, no problem. We'll be leaving now, though." As Tsunade says, "Okay. But make sure to stop by once in a while, okay?" As then they say yes. As then the Leaf Village starts to repair their stuff from the attack that Obito did on them. Yeah, that boy Obito messed up the village, no cap. But now Naruto and Fu are just walking. As then they come across something that they didn't think they'd see in a while. They came across a certain someone, I should say. This someone was Izuna Uchiha. As Naruto looks at Izuna and says, Izuna Uchiha, what do you want? As Izuna says, nothing much, grandson. As Naruto says, looks behind him saying, who are you calling grandson? As as Izuna pointed at Naruto, as Naruto looks behind him saying, but there's nobody behind me. As Izuna says, well, no, duh, because it's you. As Naruto's like, me, Izuna Uchiha's grandson? Nah, I can't be. As then he says, your father was the fourth Hokage, if I'm not mistaken. As Naruto says, yeah, what about it? And then he says, well, I had a son with a Namikaze girl. And she named him Minato. And Minato had a son and named him Naruto. And he gave him my last name. As Naruto's eyes widen, and he say, so you are my grandfather, huh? As then Izuna says, yes, so why don't you join us to rule the world? As Naruto says, nah, I'm good. I'd rather rule the world with just me and my girlfriend, even though I really don't have an interest in ruling the world. I just want to live a happy life, I guess I could say. As he says, your girlfriend, huh? As she said, as then Naruto says, yeah. As then he says, you should have married an Uchiha girl. A girl that has the Sharingan, a girl that's strong. As he says, first of all, she could kill you right now if she wanted to. And second of all, go ahead, show him. As then she activates in her right eye the EMS. As then he says, Uchiha girl? As then she deactivates it. As then Naruto and Fu turn around and walk away. So, I don't know what you wanted, Izuna, but I have no more ties with nobody anymore. I don't care who you were or who you are. As then Izuna says, I'll teach you a lesson on who you turn their back to, boy. As then Naruto immediately goes right into KCM2 in like a split second. As Fu looks at him, she sees Naruto's underclothes all black with his shinobi sandals and his jacket glowing golden, just shining golden with he's holding two rods that are flying right into sealing his mouth. And then he ends up putting one of the retracting one of the rods away. Is then in that hand he makes a golden Rasengan with markings on it. I'm gonna call that the Rasengan that you guys see above. I'm gonna call it the Golden Tiger Rasengan. So just if I say Naruto does a Golden Tiger Rasengan, just envision what you guys see right there. He has a Golden Tiger Rasengan in his hand. As he says, Izuna, I'm not in the mood to play with you right now. So if you come near me, I will kill you. Do you understand? As Izuna stops and says, I know I don't stand a chance against him, but I have to go tell Madara about this form of his. As then he deactivates it. As then he closes his hand. As then he says, Fu, here. As then Fu says, huh? As then Naruto activates his ultimate EMS with his black Susanoo. As Fu gets in and then they fly away. So, the Leaf Village was destroyed, but Naruto came to save him. As then he goes to the Hidden Cloud Village. As the Hidden Cloud Village was still peacefully good. As Naruto walks into the Hidden Cloud Village gate with Fu, he says, hey Fu, how about we get you a change of clothing? As Fu says, do you not like my clothing right now? As Naruto says, well, you're my girlfriend, and I'm not being jealous or anything, but I think your outfit's a little too revealing. As she says, I understand, Naruto. As then they get Fu what matches with green? They get Fu an outfit that's kind of just like Naruto, except kind of for girls. So she wears black shinobi pants with black ninja tape and a black sandals. As then she wears, okay, I'm gonna say that she wears that. As she wears a black top that is sleeveless, so it has no sleeves, like at all, not short sleeves or like it's no sleeves, and it has the as Naruto says,